Hey, good morning. Monday morning. Polar snap has definitely hit here in Victoria, hence the fluffy jumper again. Wow, what a change of weather. Hey guys, welcome back for another Stu's Corner. Look what I got. Bit exciting. Anyway, this week's Stu's Corner is directed once again from something in the clinic, which I'm starting to see a lot of. I'm not sure if most of you are familiar with, but I'm sure it'll probably be coming through your clinic at some stage. There's a program out at the moment called Knees Over Toes, which is the ATG athletic training group, which are running out of the state. It's been put together and developed by Ben Patrick, which is great. I'm an absolute massive fan of it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But I'm starting to see quite a lot of clients coming in, doing this program. And it's just a few things that I'm starting to see that'll obviously be quite valuable to you as clinicians. And I'm certainly seeing it down here at the gym that I go to as well. So I'm 3 to 4 days down at the gym doing my own strength and development every week. Been doing that for 20 years. That's why I'm still here 30 years practicing 5 days a week. First one, and I'm going to bring you a series of these, but the first one I'm seeing is clients coming in who have been doing what we call lateral raises or lateral flexion in a back extension machine. So basically, for those of you not familiar, obviously you bend over and then you're coming back at a back extension, which I'm a fan for, but they've also got a twist on that in terms of doing lateral raises. Okay, so from a bent position coming back to neutral. Now, obviously, that's targeted at quadratus lumborum, and we know and we love quadratus lumborum. Don't get me wrong. I'm a massive fan of strengthening some of these muscles that get neglected, which is really great about the Knees Over Toes program. However, what we're actually seeing, you've got to remember that quadratus lumborum is a postural muscle, okay? So it's really easily overloaded. So if you've got clients who are probably sitting in a sitting position in regards to their job, then, it's quite sedative sort of a muscle, so it's not really doing a huge amount. When they get into the gym and start doing these lateral raises, you're asking a hell of a lot of that muscle. And so what they'll probably start to develop over a little period of time is actually lower back pain. And we all know that quadratus lumborum, well, it's probably responsible for about 80% of most lower back pain myofascially. We know that through Travell and Simmons, the trigger point Bible. So just a word of warning, if you are starting to see clients coming in or you're seeing clients in the gym doing this, really important that there's a periodization process that you go through. So if they've ever done any of that sort of stuff beforehand, they probably really need to start somewhere a little bit less overloading. And something I'd suggest more is just doing side planks and just starting off on 30 seconds and then increasing 10% probably 10% in time just each time that they're doing it before they progress to anything in regard to that, or even just holding their position in that lateral flexion for about 30 seconds. So interesting because, quadratus lumborum, as we know, will refer to the glutes. You're also asking a lot of the glutes in that sort of situation in terms of stabilizing as well. So once again, I'm not poo-pooing this program. I'm actually a massive fan of it, and I think there's some awesome stuff. And I'll bring a few more videos in regards to some of the things I'm seeing clinic-wise. But if you are starting to see clients coming in with this sort of stuff, really important that you're aware of what's actually happening with these clients, because they will be overwhelming that quadratus lumborum, and there will be a subgroup there that will start to develop lower back pain. It's easily treated, obviously. A couple of treatments, QL wise, you're all probably familiar with the way that I go about treating QL side lying, but just be on the outlook for it, because I'll guarantee you somewhere along the line, it's starting to spread, which is really great. It's really good. Like, once again, as I said, I'm a fan of the program, but at the same time, there are some pitfalls there, and one of the things that we're going to see is that overloading of the QL. So if you've got clients starting to come in with that sort of stuff, please be aware that the fact that they're probably overloading it a little bit too soon. So maybe get into that side plank situation in a static position, see if you can hold it for 30 seconds, and then only increase that time by 10% each time. That way, you'll stay under the radar and you'll have the right periodization and progression as well. All right, guys, start of the week. bang straight into it Monday morning, into the polar weather cap down here in Victoria. Hope everyone's well, hope everyone's being awesome, and we'll catch you next time.